Good morning. Welcome to TWEC Morning Devotion. This morning I'll be sharing with you on the topic, Living an Exemplary Christian Life. Reading from 1 Timothy chapter 4 and verse 12, it says, Let no man despise thy youth, but be thou an example of the believers in words, in conversation, in charity, in spirit, in faith, in purity. As Christians, we all can claim that we are an example to the world. But the question is, what kind of examples are we? What kind of example are we seen by the people around us? These are questions we should be constantly asking ourselves. For you see, my friends, as Christians, our life ought to be a living testimony of sermons, a walking biblical billboard, a role model, and a human daily devotional. We should be a written message for all to see and to read and to be inspired by. The authentic Christian life must portray a sermon in action. If you live this kind of life without saying a single word, those around you will see and hear your example loud and clear. In our theme verse today, the Apostle Paul instructed Timothy to set an example, to be exemplary. This is the same instructions for us today. If you are a Christian and hearing this message today, you are instructed by the Word of God to set godly example in every respect of your life. In your conversation, in your giving, in your faith, and in purity. Yes, the teaching of the cited Bible verse is clear. You ought to be an example in everything, no exception, in speech, in life, in love, and in purity. It is not enough just to say that you are a Christian, but rather to live an exemplary Christian life in everything before all. Titus 2:7-8 provided us with a valuable teaching. In all things showing thyself a pattern of good works, in doctrine showing uncorruptness, gravity, sincerity, sound speech that cannot be condemned, that he that is of the contrary part may be ashamed, having no evil things to say to you. In John 13:15, Jesus admonished us that he have set an example that we should do as he has done. You see, my friend, Jesus did not just teach us the right things to do. He also did the right things. In another example, we can look at 2 Thessalonians 3:7. The Apostle Paul, in admonishing the Thessalonians about the importance of works and the evil of idleness, Paul pointed out, For you yourself know how you ought to follow us, for we behave not ourselves disorderly amongst you. In other words, he was saying that they were not idle. Paul did not just teach them by words, but by deeds also, thus setting an example that he could not be contested. It is because of this Paul could say in 1 Corinthians 11:1, Follow my example as I followed the example of Christ. So in closing today, I leave you with this last verse, 1 Peter 2:21. For even hereunto were ye called, because Christ also suffered for us, leave us an example that ye should follow his steps. Friends, it is now time for personal introspection. What kind of example are you setting? God bless and have a great day.